FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Keep the tools in the box, haters wanna stop it. Mom's on like cocaine. I'm a fly human being, money is the reason. No, it ain't about those games. Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's on like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian, take flight, ride the wind, long nights, getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the haters spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth taught, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Racing, chase away the pain of his lane. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Call it the name, that's my mafia twin from Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on Insta, and I'm out loading rounds. Smoke brother, smoking his brother, now we in the cloud. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient, let's get busy right now, okay? Diamonds dancing, it's off a lick, I like to rob people. Keep it on me, unfortunately, I done shot people. Not legal, nigga, I'm a spinner, we are not equal. Non-lethal, John Cena the poor, I could not see. Long live to leave it, hood boy was quick to squeeze the trigger. If your son ever hungry, doggy, I kill for that nigga. I die for the street that I post on with my killers. That is not my baby. Lately I've been focused on Skrilla. I can't tell you what.
That's Sunday,
know the
Bric.
code word is DJing. That's a highlight play, buddy. We gon' replay it. Well known gorillas from my city, they know we famous. You ain't talking no money, get in line and keep waiting, keep hating. I promise it's coming, little Larry, be patient. I had to cut this bitch off, she got feelings attached. I burn this motherfucker down to the ground, to the building collapse. Don't listen to your music, that shit weak and I'm blowing this cap. 556 fly out ARP, ain't no holding me back. You speaking on my dead, it's okay, you for surely getting smacked. Don't need a microphone, but you know it's for solely a rap. Big eye busters, the enemies is for soaking wet. Don't believe none of your story, that shit make believe. 223s, you ain't ducking nothing, this could shoot through trees. Cold word, mental cycle, I came to make a pussy bleed. It ain't a bitch on this earth I'm gonna ever need. I tore down they ever run up on me, shit, I ain't having it. You sir not a killer, we heard you did that shit on accident. I told these niggas I'm from Gorilla Gang Mafia. Yo, BM keep watching me, tell her put down them binoculars. I beef with the whole city, give a fuck about being popular. Not affiliated with none of my people, so we robbing. I get busy with Tula, they start calling me the problem solver. I'm a real life sparker, don't worry twin, that's on my guard. Hey, why you dissing me on the net? We from the same city. Always leave a house with it on me, yes it came with. You ain't trying to catch a body, you should not come playing games. I'm a rock star with a drum, so you know I got it on stage. Outside thugging on this block, cause I have no home. Kill a nigga playing with my bro if he right or wrong. Stand dead in his face and that's fuck nigga what's happening. Like a donkey in this club, it's okay, we get the dragging niggas out if it get tricky.
Yo, shout out to Lil Larry, Mafia style, man. Got my brother Push in the building, man. Gotta handle the congregation, man. We getting it in, man. It's happy Mother's Day to the real mothers out there doing their thing, have done their thing, put it in work. You know? So we gonna get to it. See, man. Get busy right now. Y'all, for less 2 terms, speak out after being released from federal custody for probation violation. Yeah. What's up, Push, man? What it do, fam? I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Make sure y'all tap in, man. We gonna have a nice little piece on the Bible by your boy Brother Push a little later in the segment. Make sure y'all tap in for that daily, that Sunday bread, man. Get to it, man. Finesse two-time speak out after being released from federal custody for probation violation. Let's get to it. Y'all know he was going through it with I think his name is King. That little nigga out there got him in all types of mix and types of shit. Let's get to it.
Talking about 72 hours, you just did 7 quick acting like y'all don't even understand what's going on. Y'all in the feds, they don't understand, right? You hear me? Y'all so little boy, y'all don't get this shit, man. This shit different. You don't understand this shit different. Like, man, you got violations in the fed, but everything dismissed, man. To all the haters, man, 250 back, man. You hear me? 250 back, that's all that matter, man. You hear me? Everything dismissed, man, from the state to the fed. Man, they ain't had nothing but hearsay. That's all they had. Just put me in the blender. But see, this is where they had me at. Now I know you said you wanted to ask me something. But look, where they had me at, right? In the petition, on the violation, right? Yeah. It say that I said I was gonna shoot her in her face and I showed her a gun. What? So okay. Now what? Come on, everybody in the world know. Come on, what? You get to a 69-year-old lady for kind of threat issues, like. So boom. That's what would have got me up in the feds. So you gotta understand, all my prior histories, my prior history consists of violence and guns. So they would have just deemed me guilty all off of my history. I wouldn't have been guilty in the feds. I just would have been guilty of the violation in the feds. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You see, that's the difference. I would have been guilty of the violation, but I wouldn't have been guilty of the actual charge. If you understand what I'm saying, man. Shout out to Carl Moore, man. You the truth, my boy. My boy Carl Moore, man. Houston, Texas, man. He can't slam them, man. That what going on. Everything dismissed, man. We back on the BRICC. Man, you heard the judge. The boy said, man, the violation carried 2 to 5 years. Man, I'm shaking like Elvis. You hear me? I'm in there, shaking like a stripper. You hear me? I said 2 to 5 years. So damn, they finna slam. Boom. Come to find out, they had the wrote up the wrong way. The judge come back, throw the whole out, dismiss the whole violation. Then the lawyer come back, they dismiss it in the state, and man, it's up, man. Come on, man, that's what's going on. So yeah, man.
How many more days of probation?
They told me they want me to finish. I gotta go to May 30th. I'm done. May 30th, I'm on papers, man. That's what's going on, man. Real talk. Yeah, they got me. Every time they count me out. They held me up. And then I told them folks, man, pull up on me with that. Who can't pay no lawyer? Your greasy man can't pay no lawyer. You talking about, yeah, you ain't got nothing but a parking ticket, bro. Quit posting me. Tell them post this, man. Tell them folks post that, man. Tell them folks post them yams, man. Yeah, man. Them yams, man. Yeah, this ain't the cap racks, man. This ain't the cap racks, man. Tell them folks post that, man. I told them folks pull up that shit, man. You hear me? Come on, man. Who can't afford no lawyer? Come on, man. Nigga better suck my. Quit playing with me, man. Quit hating on finesse, man. This shit ain't healthy, man. You hear me? And man, hey, and to let y'all know, no, man, the drops for next weekend, man. Iowa, we coming at y'all, man. We live next weekend, man. St. Louis, man. The show goes on, man. St. Louis is up. Iowa is up. Where else we got? It's Iowa, St. Louis, Illinois. So you know I'm coming to Chicago with it, man. 250. I'm back, bitch. So yeah, hey man. Oh yeah, so yeah. Put your bitch back up. Yeah, put your bitch back in the house while you just. Oh yeah. I been heard. I heard. I like that. But yeah, man, I'm one of the chosen ones.
Oh my god. I just won $60,000 from my car crash from this app from
So your boy out, he out of federal lockup, y'all. He said they dropped a few of his charges. But I don't think they done with that nigga just yet. But it's good to see that he home, he ain't locked up. Let's get to this next shit. Hey, so what's up with this Bric baby and Loose Cannon? Loose Cannon saying that Bric baby saying that Loose Cannon asked him to snitch. Wants him to tell on Big U, go against Big U. That's wild, right? And then Travis Ford gets up there, he finally gets his interview again. This time it's Whack 100, Rain, Water, and Adam. And he bring up the incident that happened at No Jumper, the notorious beatdown. Goes into that. And we gonna get to that. But first, let's get to this, man. Young and Hefe only does what the checks say. This the shit I'm talking about, Bric baby. Loose Cannon tried to get me to snitch on Big U. Y'all go over there, run them numbers up. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to it.
Oh, man. Basically, y'all late. I've been on that. He been on that. That's why me and him got into it. The narrative he's spinning and putting out there, that's really why we got into it, because he was trying to get me to snitch. He was trying to get me to get on some cop time. And for me, it's just like, y'all know how I be on Loose Cannon line. But for me, like, Bric, why I put that out there now when Adam spoke on it? Now, if you was just trying to, like, keep your mouth shut and didn't want to speak on the situation because you fighting the case and you don't want to get a charge, you know what I'm saying? Or you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, have anything placed on you for when you come to court saying that you were speaking on Loose Cannon and trying to place this man's life in danger. Why would Adam speak on it? You say you've been on that, and that's what he's been on. He was trying to turn you to a cop. You should have been placed that out there to the public. You know what I'm saying? Besides him turning things down from BPS, boy, you was trying to turn me to a police. That's why we got into it. You was on that cop time, and I was checking you about it. But that type of checking don't come by way of the mouthpiece. Bric baby should have boo-bopped Loose Cannon, or they...
Yeah. Bric baby should have boop-bopped his ass as soon as he saw him come up on that, unit. Because he up in there. They just did the interview a couple days before. He up in here claiming something he ain't part of. And you were over there with the other members. You knew the nigga was telling. It ain't hard to tell. So yeah, he should have, as soon as he saw him, should have got up on him, not get on the phone. This the Bric with the track, and they all doing content or whatever. Now he's saying that he want him to snitch and shit, and they running his name through the mud already anyway. With Loose and his girl out here with the running his content. So I don't know.
They should have got down. Somebody should have got their whoop, and it should have came out that Loose Cannon was informing and trying to play police roles and antics, and Bric wasn't for it. But now when Adam say something, Bric want to drop the oopsie daisy. So let's get into this content, and y'all already know it's the halfway to half effect. We gonna come into it.
He calls me. We spend maybe the first 5 minutes talking about the fact that Lil Durk, we can get into this more. Lil Durk basically was, he had his bail revoked, or they didn't give him a bail.
Three-way call.
Because of the fact that he got on stream with academics on a three-way call.
He didn't know.
With Loose Cannon, which, to be fair, seems kind of innocent. A lot of people wouldn't know that that's something that's real shit you're not supposed to do.
I sent you the content. Dirk had no idea.
Yeah.
Listen, what Luce did was tell the world, hey, I'm gonna get Dirk on, come on this, hey, act. I'm gonna get Dirk on, Dirk. So act like, okay, cool. Whole time, Dirk don't know, he's oblivious to it. He get on the phone, he say, hey, Dirk, Act wanna talk to you.
Right.
Dirk here, Act. It's Act.
Got a relationship?
He think it's just a call.
Right.
He ain't knowing that this fool been promoting Academics is gonna interview Dirk on my YouTube channel.
That is true. We all knew about this before it happened.
He playing the game. So when Dirk gets on the phone, he thinking he just talking to Act on the call. He ain't knowing it's live being recorded. Dude, girl is sitting there faking like she's the interviewer. In the middle of him talking to Act, he says, so let me ask you a question, Dirk. Are you closer to your family now that you're in jail?
Weak ass question.
Dirk is like, but see, she had to say something to make it look like this what it was.
It's an interview.
So Dirk the whole time is thinking he's just talking to Act on the call. By the time he realizes, think about it, Dirk could have called anybody, got a crazy back, anybody if he wanted to talk to anybody, including Act. He not finna wait to call the dude. He like, yo, Act on the phone, he asking for you. So you're like, well, fuck it, it's Act.
Okay, well, that was the first couple minutes of my conversation with Bric, baby. And, you know, we also handled the conversation about, like, I had a clip where I said that ever since I sent Bric money, I ain't heard from him or his girl. And he just made it clear that there's been a lot of shit going on in the prison that he's in or the jail that he's in or whatever, and he didn't have a chance to call or whatever. It was all good. But then he hit me with a whopper.
What?
He told me that Loose Cannon, I mentioned to him, I go, you know, Wax got a whole thing coming that he's been kind of slowly letting out where he's basically like revealing all this information he has that suggests that Loose Cannon's a snitch. Bric said, man, you telling me that motherfucker was trying to get me to tell just the other day, like before they moved into a separate section or whatever. He said that actually that's what they got into because he said that Loose Cannon was basically encouraging him to start working the way.
Of course. Of course. Welcome to Sunday service, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Salute to everybody. We're gonna get into some content. Salute to the brother Push, pulled up. Of course he wanted him to snitch, man. Definitely wanted him to start telling. Unnew, right? Let's see what Eddie Boy got to say about all that.
I'm gonna start this off with like I was watching this video where they were saying, you know, where they have this narrative like Nutty, Loose Cannon father is a joint, and Loose Cannon is a joint from 60s, right? Let's let the record reflect, man, that neither one of them dudes is from 60s for various reasons. So let's check out their resume a little bit. Let's start off with the father, Nutty, George Williams. This is his resume. Nutty, George Williams, was from Hampton Park. I don't know what year.
The year? Touch your mic.
Had to be somewhere in 70 or 80 or something like that.
Okay.
For sure. He was like a couple of years, a few years older.
My bad. You wanted to comment on the video before?
All right.
So Loose Cannon wanted Bric Baby to tell. He said it's like, I guess he like get to the point like, man, you better just go and start snitching like I'm about to. Loose Cannon and his father Nutty have the same resume, like father like son.
I mean, bro, if you think about it, all you're gonna lose is some pride, respect.
Right.
You know, but it ain't like nigga it's gonna stop you from getting a job or something. The internet world is done.
Your career is done after that, basically.
Your gang career.
Yeah. So what it's looking like the boy Loose had did some type of interference with Lil Durk's appeal. I guess he was trying to get released on bond or something. I don't know if that was part of it, but that's what they saying. Him getting on that phone call. But then it's like they saying that Lil Durk was using like 13 other inmates' phone calls. So they've been tracking that nigga shit. So can you really blame Loose Cannon? Like, oh, this was the 13th call, and we finally said, well, yeah, you know, they saying that he didn't even know that he was part of the interview. It was even an interview. Some goofy shit. We'll get to that.
So I went to school with a dude when he was from Echo Park. He was from Echo Park. A case happened with him and somebody else, which he was involved in. He lied and told.
He said, "Look, man, for all that, fuck all that. Stand on your 10, Bric. Don't listen to that rap motherfucker."
They ran him.
That's a fact.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
He ventured himself over there to the 5'9" Hoovers.
Cause you got to think, Bric gonna come out. He got a couple gun cases, so he gonna just have to stand tall. That's why he not saying nothing. He ain't saying too much. If it get out that he ratting and then he ratting on Big U in the case and all that, nigga, not even his career, cause he got family. His family is from there. Like that could be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Loose Cannon ain't from rolling 60s. And his family don't live in the 60s. He from Fontana somewhere. He don't care, and he's been doing this before he even got with these niggas. That was his whole plan.
Real with you. I doubt if anybody trying to save Big U.
The people that's why Big U, he just fired his they saying that he fired his lawyer. He trying to go to a speedy trial. So I mean, he want to know who all talking and all that. That's what came out. They ain't gave him his discovery. All that.
I think everything and everybody kind of quietly hope that nigga go away.
Of course. That's a fact. Yeah, it's definitely motherfuckers against cuz. It's definitely people that afraid of him, or they glad he locked up. Just like when Shug went away. You know,
that nigga Debo.
Yeah, they like, oh, fuck that. They don't want Friday. Matter of fact, we got the last Friday coming out. Ice Cube just cut the deal with what's New Line Cinema and Wonder Brothers, I guess. They're gonna have the last Friday. Gonna have Chris Tucker, Eddie, Mike Epps, his son, a few other people up in there. So what y'all think is gonna be? Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna, the last Friday? But yeah, they scared of Debo.
He got the case with Devil from 5'9" Hoover, where the Devil brought him around because I know Devil. I talked to him when he was incarcerated. He said, man, Ed, I brought that dude around. So, he can't blame nobody but himself, but the dude lied on him because he brought him around. Okay. They ran him out of there. Okay. That's 2 games. So he ventured himself over there into the section over there in the Crenshaw area over there in the road 60s. So he came over there, and you guys don't not familiar with the story. That, I know the dude.
Right, Sean. He been riding as long as CS2 back or more.
Behind this dude, because
facts.
I already knew who this dude was. All right. So he come over there. He lied on little Eddie Boy. See,
Eddie Boy is an older member. He around Big U and age.
Everybody.
So he know about his dad.
He just straight lied.
He said he was a notorious rat.
The most dangerous thing in the world. Okay. Then.
See, he a killer rat. He a dangerous rat. He ain't fucking with you. Just ain't walking up on him.
And what he tried to do is he tried to put it off on his co-defendants. Okay. What I'm getting at is this is his resume. He's a hood hopper, right? And you have a lot of dudes that's hood hoppers. And you have him telling like it's the thing to do. I'm talking about lie telling, just straight lying, motherfuckers, man, for no apparent reason. And then he gets gunned down. The homies gunned him down over there. The brothers over there in that section.
Oh, they tried to kill that nigga, huh?
Down. I mean, gunned down. The only thing that saved that dude had a police bulletproof vest on, and that's what saved him. That saved that dude, bro. And then after that, you never heard of him anymore. Okay. But they say this dude's a joint. And I laugh at that because, man, there's no way in the world that this dude can be a joint with that type of resume. Now let's go to his son, the fake Loose Cannon. So Loose Cannon used to be from this gang out there. I don't know what particular gang it was out there in Fontana or whatever it may be. He was a part of that shit. Okay. he was a part of that gang, and then I think he's still a part of that gang. But you know, them dudes still, whatever happened, I think probably chased him out or whatever it may be. Then he started kicking it with Big U. Started being Big U lapdog. Started doing shit. He was straight boy. He really wasn't from that neighborhood over there from the section. But the problem is, man, it's like when with a lot of sections, when you guys embrace, you know, certain outsiders, they start claiming your section just because they want to claim the section because they feel that they're safe and that they're protected. So that's what he started doing. So even though that he wasn't never a part in that neighborhood, he never been in no backyards, he never been to the Thunderdome, he never been to no meetings, he never rode to the neighborhood, he never did anything for that neighborhood over there, but he always on the internet.
I just put you on mute a little, it was a little noisy.
Okay. And he came in on no jumper, lying fellas. Talking about he had a videotape of draws 30 minutes before Nipsey and all that shit. So we know this dude was a straight lie. He lied talking about he was over there with DJ Khaled. He did something to Meek Mill. He was just lying, man. The dude just lied. He just make videos. He get mad at you and you don't go along with his lies. He was lying on me, talking about Motor Mouth did something to me. I ain't never met Motor Mouth a day in my life, bro. And then from my understanding, Motor Mouth is like 4'11", 5 foot, man. And ain't no way in the world I'm gonna let a nigga 4'11", 5 foot do anything to me. So
Eddie getting at him. Eddie was at the bail hearing for Big U. I think Loose Cannon was in there. So they met up right there, face off, I guess, in the Fed courtroom. And I'm hearing that they try to press 600. They pressing his ass. Niggas ain't trying to get it cracking at the federal court building, you goofies.
Cannon, Bear Claw, Finney, they, and the other two, I don't know the other lady's name, and I don't know that other brother's name, but they all had court today. But you know, I'll go up there before the dude Loose Cannon because
yeah, that is crazy. That nigga Loose Cannon dad got niggas life in prison, so he definitely on high alert. That nigga with SNY, like he put away. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I say he one of those killer rats. Shit, killer rat, he don't give a fuck about nothing, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing to lose.
He was popping that shit about my family. But we get to court, you know, we all file up in there. You know, I acknowledge the family, you know, because I know them, you know, we got history. Big U's family, we acknowledge them, you know, how you doing, et cetera, because I know everybody. The acknowledgement came back.
Y'all go check out
and then,
Eddie Boy channel.
You know, you go in the courtroom and they start the proceeding. And right off the gate, you can tell, man, now let me go back. Right off the gate, I walk in, Big U spot me. He see me, he smiled. He said, "What's up?" I said, "What's up?" So it was acknowledgement between me and him. And a lot of people don't know the history between me and their brother, man. Like I said, man, me and him come up in the same era. We was crimies and things of that nature. And plus, man, a lot of brothers don't understand, man, that when 600, when he put that stuff on the internet, I had talked to Big U like 2-3 days after that. And me and him had like a long conversation. And he told me out of his mouth, he was like, "Hey, Ed, they own me, man. I'm hot." So what he did was, bro, you know, even though I don't rock with him and he don't rock with me, he acknowledged that and he gave me a heads up and let me know that he was hot. So he knew that was on.
So Big U knew that he was hot. I mean, at least he gave him a heads up, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Push, I believe it's a lot of niggas wanting to go down and don't give a fuck if he niggas, a lot of the people on that case then already came home on bail. Of course, they got to go over to court eventually, but they saying that his own lawyer ain't even got him his discovery yet, which is some crazy shit. He need to know everybody that was involved, who's the informants, who's the snitches, who been telling on him, all that shit. And he done dropped like 30K on the lawyer. Lawyers ain't for you.
On him. So, well, you know what baffled me like about a lot of dudes? They be like, "Oh man, why you don't pull up to the hood? Why you don't do this? Why you don't do that?" First of all, bro, why would I pull up to your hood to try to do something and be on that particular type of time knowing first and foremost, knowing that that brother is hot. He told me that. So he's being watched. So why would an individual even pull up there? I even told 600 don't never do that because I told him, hey brother, the brother's hot, man. Don't go up there, man. You know, he's not gonna lie about no shit like that. So a lot of dudes, I'm gonna tell you, they be outside the loop. They be want to rock with him so bad. They want to be his minions. But one thing about him, he don't tell everybody his business, bro. And you be outside the loop. See, a lot of dudes outside the loop, they don't even know the in-depth what me and his conversation was, bro. Because I just don't speak on it. I just let dudes think what they want to think and say what they want to say. But getting back to the court procedure, brother. His lawyer got up there. You can tell his lawyer was frustrated. To me, his lawyer's a fucking dump truck. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You know, I probably feel the same way about his lawyer, the way he feel about his lawyer. Man, the lawyer's a truck, man. This dude's a fucking truck, bro. The dude talking about he want to file a motion.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Share that Sunday Bread
him and
podcast.
Mr. Henry having some difficulties, some differences, and some misunderstanding with each other.
You ain't too prideful,
all this and all that. But see, this is what a lot of people need to understand, man. You as lawyer, dude, you representing him. He is paying you. So if the man wants a speedy trial, you supposed to make that happen. Irregardless of what somebody else is talking about, or the other defendants' lawyers was talking about, or what the DA is talking about, that's his dude. You his lawyer. And it's ironic that Vic, you said that he never got his indictment, or he never seen his discovery. So I'm gonna give it to the brother, man. I was kind of proud of him, man, when he said that he wanted to go per se. He wanted to go per. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: the brother trying to find out who all telling on him for sure, who all made these statements, who the third party cooperation people, and who all the confidential informant. And then also he did another smart move. He kept telling the judge that he do not agree with the continuance on his case, and he wanted a speedy trial. And he was doing that just in case for his appeal. Now he was smart in that aspect, man. I would give him that. But you know, everybody's there. Bear Claw, the dude Loose Cannon. This dude Loose Cannon, man, he looked toe the fuck up, bro. This dude looked like he on every drug you can imagine up in that motherfucker, man. I'm talking about every drug you can imagine. Man looking like George Jefferson at the head. You know, and I'm sure they got barbers up in there, or you know, razors or whatever it may be. Man, the man's appearance is just fucked up.
Oh damn.
So they pushed the court date back to July. They're gonna come back and have another conference, and they gave Big U a different court date, I guess in 2 weeks, to see if he's gonna have new counsel, or if he can go pro per or per se, like he was trying to. So
okay, so they're gonna give him some time. They're pushing it back to June. He'd rather go pro per, represent himself. We gonna see. We're gonna keep y'all updated. Y'all go check out the live from yesterday, or go on Eddie Boy's channel and get the full layout of what happened in the court. Said Bric Baby says Luce asked him to snitch, man. But we ain't talking about. We gonna talk about Travis Ford comes up there and speak on the whole situation. Him doing some crackhead shit by trying to steal, and the whole situation of his homie getting the infamous beat down. And they saying Bric Baby wanted to ask him to snitch or whatnot. We already played that, but let's get to this.
Catch, he says, yeah, this ain't for Rainwater, he woke up there, but no jumper. But Rainwater, my
y'all can watch how
then you wake up in the morning and say,
it.
Hey,
the spin doctor, Whack 100 gonna spin this. Watch this.
The police on you. Oh, if they knew my first and last name, it was Rainwater. I'm confused. In one breath, he said, I with Whack, but screw no jumper. And then he said, they said they called the police and told him Travis Ford. He said, if they know my first and last name, it was Whack 100 told him.
I mean, to be fair, they did pull up with a cake. Yeah. So I feel like when you make a cake and you feel like the cake is wasted,
no, but listen,
that's more than enough reason to be mad.
Some of it was luscious.
Niggas pulled up with a cake and tacos. They had a street performance. You know, they all did the Bojangle for Adam Grand Mason. And that nigga said, get them niggas out of my damn parking lot. And then called the police. I heard the police was called twice.
His fault, and some of it wasn't.
What wasn't Lush's fault? I feel like it was
the
all
common
Lush's
sense factor.
Lush is
was not his fault.
right
so
now.
assuming that Lush has the common sense to be communicating with us when you lock in a piece of content?
No. Lush overstepped his boundaries by not clearing it with you anyway.
For sure, yeah.
But with him, and I keep telling him, hey, look, bro, you building for you. You doing it for you, right? This ain't the hood.
Right.
You stepping outside of the hood to, position yourself.
Feel like a hood.
To position yourself. to put, no,
Burbank's first real gang.
To position yourself to be able to go do something for some people.
Right.
You can't bring all of that with you. So when he showed up 30, 40 deep, it's like, I'm telling him, like, try like what you do.
But see, the thing is that when you tap in with Laura to do an official interview, she stipulates like, hey, like you can only come with this amount of people, that's why random crackheads like Lush are not allowed to lock in interviews entirely by themselves, typically.
Yeah. That nigga called Lush a crackhead. He don't got no respect for that nigga. Slush Lush, 7-Eleven slushy Lush. This nigga, man. He should have had Lush there so he can give his story, his side of the story. I know they talked about it already, but he might as well, right? Like, fuck that nigga. Crackhead. Stay off that fentanyl, man.
See, but what it was they doing some 1986 shit. They playing on Lush, trying to put him in the back pocket.
Mafia Lush.
Yeah, Mafia Lush. So they
Mafia
in violation. He gonna fuck around because you seen what he did the other day. So he started playing with you, right? But I tell you, I said the minute he start playing with that Mafia, it's some people that do not understand what you understand.
Right.
They ain't gonna know that's their religion.
And I ain't put that up to that. And I want to, bro, apologize to you for that.
Yeah, we already talked.
But that's not my character.
Come on, bro.
You feel me?
Come on. Listen, little nigga like you been kleptos.
Yeah.
You stole it.
Nigga said, nigga, fuck all that, nigga. You know you a thief. Just smoothed it out with the boss man. You like, nah, nigga, I ain't trying to hit it. You know you a thief, nigga. You did some crackhead shit.
All little
Yeah, all right,
My bad, Adam.
I'd like to start with that.
I wanted to start. I was going low key,
We can
I was loaded, bro. I had a nigga champagne and
because I
blame it on the liquor, man. Telling you, Push, it's getting very lushy.
Lush is all he got.
So my nigga said, man, I was drunk. I went in there, I saw those clothes, I saw those no jumper fits, and I had to grab a couple of them.
I just watched the interview that we just put out that was actually that day.
Yeah.
And you actually went into the side room at No Jumper and grabbed a couple of t-shirts. And then Moneybag Rose, not exactly a Boy Scout himself, he comes in and sort of saves the day, takes the t-shirts away.
Threw him under the bus. He said, Moneybag Rose is a dirt bag too. Like, god damn, nigga.
we always got like, man, nah, this wrong, man. You know what? Put this back for me. Then you know what they say about double back, and I guess somebody came and I wasn't gonna let the homie go down for that. So, so it's like, boo. That's my brother. You feel me? So we always like,
that's some East Side shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no other than you.
They had a celebration in front of the for the federal building, No Jumper. Right. I mean, think about it. They went to that platform. They were invited by an employee, not the head person that does these interviews that set them up. Went on his word. Niggas said, man, just bring a couple dudes. But then he sent them a text and said, who all coming? We bring tacos, cake, the hood. Nigga said, oh, okay. The hood, nigga. He gave you a warning. I'm bringing the hood, nigga. And then he pulled up with tacos, a cake. Niggas drove all the way to Burbank, South Central and all that. Come on. Come on. And them niggas was performing. They had a performance on the truck right in front of them. So they brought all the festivities, and they couldn't even be allowed in the damn building. shit wild. I don't know. I would have punched on that nigga Lush. Like, you got me way out here. I didn't waste gas money and all kinds of shit.
Took the shirts.
Yeah, and I
you brought your ass out.
Hold on.
Yeah,
So I passed the
you gotta remember.
So you came up here deep and took the shirt away? I mean,
No, he needed backup to take the shirts.
No. Let me tell you why it's funny, right?
Yeah.
So the camera's there, you know everybody cleared out.
Right.
This little grimy motherfucker. Look, yeah, East Side baby.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
to me, when I see it, it's to be expected. He's an East Side baby.
Yeah.
He's from an area that's when you say South Central, that's the epitome of South Central.
Right.
He goes low ass in there, he doodling. Whoop, whoop. 5 minutes later, you seen another grimy come back in and throw him on the couch.
That's the thing too. Push the video of them with that they came up there. That's the second time he came up there. So the video that they showed him grabbing the merch, that was the first time he went up there. So this is the third aftermath. So Lush knew about this nigga stealing merch, and then he just thought it was okay to bring him up there and brought the hood niggas with him. Said about 30, 40 niggas pulled up.
So wait, now hold on. Now you said some crazy shit.
Yeah.
You said, because they asked you why you did. I think Alex Alonso. And you said you was mad. You started thinking about the Jay Reed fight and everything. Like, so what the hell that had to do with you? How did you cross that with mad and no jumper?
I'm gonna say too much. I mean, I don't say too much about that one, but that night I was invited here. You feel me? So after
you was invited here when? After I told you
not to come. Yep. So I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but after you told me at 3 o'clock.
No, hold on.
You feel me?
So after I told you, meeting's canceled. Don't come. You got an invite.
I got an invite. Yep. So I was feeling like, damn, a lot of emotions going through. Like if I was here, it wouldn't win like that though.
And now we're talking about the epic no jumper beating tonight.
Hold on. So now
it was a beating.
The fight that happened in the alley.
I didn't know that.
Where the guy got his pants taken.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm glad he's here.
Look, Adam gonna tell the real. And watch how Wack try to curb the conversation.
If I was here, it wouldn't win like that though.
And now we're talking about the epic no jumper beating tonight.
Hold on. So now
it was a beating.
The fight that happened in the alley.
I didn't know that.
Where the guy got his pants taken.
Like, nigga, shut up. Wait. Let me tell you. Nah, nigga, let him tell it.
Hold on. I'm glad he's here.
The preacher.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's here because all this shit fits in. You don't even know it. So
don't tell me what I don't know.
No, I do. No,
come on.
Tell me I don't know, nigga.
Cross that.
I do a deal with Dosh. Rainwater was supposed to do the deal before me. They was talking to Rainwater.
And I thought this was a promoter. He invited me to his house.
They come to me, right? So I do the deal. So I'm looking at it. I'm telling myself, okay, what can we do to enhance this, right? So I told you, I think I got something for you. So I'm like, you know what? If I could take the trailers and the marketing and incorporate it in the no jumper content, boom. But I'm not gonna go ask Adam to just do this. I'm gonna give Adam a percentage of the company. Right. So I said, yo, I need you to come to No Jumper to show Adam the back end so he knows what that percent represents and how it can grow. So I'm talking to Mozzie, I'm talking to him. I'm the only 2 dudes that I know to talk to, right? So Mozzie says to me, he's gonna come pull up laptop, open it up for Adam. Mozzie hit me at 2:30. I can't make it because he was in Vegas. Let's reschedule. So what I do, I hit bro. Hey bro, Mozzie don't even hit him.
Right.
Look how I was working. I say, bro, Mozzie say he can't make it, so you might as well don't come.
Right.
Because if he's coming with Mozzie, he's coming about business. At that point, it's on me, right? If he's coming by himself without Mozzie, then he wants some freelance stuff, right? And as you see, his little ass get loaded. Or whatever gets going on with him, he turned into something else. So I don't want him down here as Travis Ford for Main Street. I want him down here as the Dosh employee, right? The Dosh partner, actually, right? So, so
I believe that.
How did you feel, or what went through your head, or what did you really put together when you say you got a call after my 3 o'clock call?
Man, that's the cocaine
telling you to come down.
First it was like, first I wasn't even with nothing, but I was like, man, hold up. Oh, shit, man. It was just a lot of emotion going through with that shit, you feel me? Because that's my homeboy, you feel me? And the other nigga, you feel me? He shouldn't have went through that, you dig?
Yeah, but you saying that's your homeboy, but here goes the thing. Here goes the thing. Didn't you tell your homeboy, Wack told me it's canceled?
Yeah.
Not to come down here.
Yeah.
Have him check on Sam, right?
Yeah.
So if you told him it's canceled, hey, Wack told me.
Been here. That's what I said.
So,
you feel me?
So he just geeked up. He was just on some fan shit.
So how did he get
just
here?
wanted to come here because he ain't been here before and he thought it was cool.
be acting like fans.
Hold on,
They act like they hate no
Travis, so how did he get here?
He really got the full fan
If you
experience.
telling your homie,
Somebody must have called that or something, man. You feel me?
That nigga lying. It's a conversation with Travis saying he was pretty much, he was like, man, that nigga, he was saying that Jay Reed did some sucker shit. So he kind of like, it was like, you know, he got what he deserved in a sense. Like he knew it was gonna go down. I'm thinking Loose Cannon is the one that sent him the text to come up there. He brought that other guy up there. He was collateral damage. They stripped that nigga and put him in a coma. I don't know if he paralyzed or not, but that backfired and snowballed into something bigger to where it became an investigation. Now, do y'all think Wack got any part? I mean, we see him on the video, but now it's like if Loose Cannon is going to snitch anyway, he may throw Wack under the bus and say, well, he told me to do it by stepping back. That was his cue. And like, you know, he gonna have his defense, right? But he gonna be like, they'll play that clip of Wack saying, all I gotta do is step back. My man know what, you know what I'm saying? And him claiming that he's Loose Cannon's handler. So I don't think he can weasel his way out of that type of situation. But he gonna put it out there and separate himself. Yeah, he has definitely agreed with the narrative. He know. These niggas is desperate, man. They want to get on here. They think this is the platform that's gonna send their career somewhere. And I haven't seen it done yet.
Because originally we was all supposed to be here that morning. I told them, man, we ain't going. Day after Christmas, man, everybody chilling still. You feel me? It's 26.
That was the day after Christmas?
Yeah, so everybody's still chilling. You feel me? I'm with the family too. When I got hit about coming, I'm like, I'm with the family. So it wasn't really like, I wasn't thinking that, nigga. You feel me? Until I seen the shit. I'm like, whoa, what the? I'm like, that's crazy, man.
You know, people are slow, right?
Happy Mother's Day, sis.
People are slow because
that was December 26th.
Yeah,
how the hell did
because
I forget that?
The day after.
When he says, Wack called me at 3 o'clock, told me not to come up there. Now, you know I don't know this other dude.
Right.
When we first had that dinner meeting, when y'all got there an hour and a half late, it was done, he walked in. It was my first time laying eyes on you. You like, Wack, I'm Travis Ford. I know your name. I know cats from your neighborhood.
Right.
When you said, this is, what's the nigga name? Jay Reed.
Yeah.
What'd I tell you?
From Pyro or Avenue?
I said, I'm only Jay Reed I know is from Pyro. I don't know you. The Jay Reed I know is Burgundy, Ice Burgundy. Ice Burgundy, bro.
Yeah.
But see, this is what happens, Adam. You go somewhere, you walk in, what's up? The homie right here with Travis right now. We shook hands, what's up? I don't know him, he don't know me. But the same type of situation, I'm gonna tell somebody, I know him.
Make sure y'all
I couldn't tell you both names, I just know he would Travis. So shit, I'm gonna greet him, he would Travis. There's no need for me to know him unless Travis say, Wack, I want to introduce you to my homeboy. There's no need for me to know it, right?
We need a Jay Reed interview.
No, where he at? I told him.
Yeah, man.
I told him to make it up.
He said, no, we don't. Jay Reed, you know, he said he called him. They're going to get that interview. And is Jay Reed going to lay it all out and tell the whole truth? Because he's already said that he's done talked to those, to the detectives. So they're going to use him, of course. And they got a statement from the dude Marcion. So what y'all think, man?
You think I have his number? I hit him up like right
I
when
hit
shit
him
was
up for you,
happening.
buddy. I hit him up.
Oh, y'all street niggas ain't scared to sit on camera with this Wack.
For what?
For what?
Man, the way you lure the Loose Cannon.
Check this shit. How do Rainwater know that this nigga, man? Come on, man. Y'all ain't scared to sit on camera with this cop, nigga?
You walk in, what's up? The homie right here with Travis right now.
Gonna get you hemmed up, man.
I don't know him, he don't know me. But the same type of situation, I go tell somebody, yeah, I know the nigga. I couldn't tell you bro name, I just know he with Travis. So shit, I'm gonna greet him, he with Travis. There's no need for me to know him unless Travis say, Wack, I want to introduce you to my homeboy. There's no need for me to know him, right?
We need a Jay Reed interview.
No, where he at? I told him.
Yeah, man.
I told him to make it up.
I do think I have his number. I hit him up like right when shit was happening.
I hit him up.
Oh, y'all street niggas ain't scared to sit on camera with this Wack.
For what?
For what?
Man, the way you lured the loose cannon I just made out there, you a bad mother.
What you mean?
Man, they said this nigga called you and you recorded the lawyers and told him he was.
Who, me?
Oh yeah. You want to explain your latest
He
hat trick?
He got comfortable with you.
Party trick?
Beat it up and you said in the car you ain't got to see the cameras on you.
That's not my thing.
You a bad motherfucker.
Oh, let me tell you something.
We're gonna stop it right there. You a bad motherfucker. It's a puppet master. Hey, I was taught if you see a fool, use a fool, right? But they were both trying to play each other. So who y'all think gonna win? Even though Loose Cannon is behind bars, it sounded like he gon' snitch. He's saying that Bric Baby, he tried to get Bric Baby to tell. Do Wack got some things to be concerned about? Is he, should be nervous that he may have some dirt on that nigga? What's up with Sharp? Sharp calling out Almighty Suspect for being a fake Peeves, man. Fake Peeves. Saying I made you, nigga.
I would have never even brought you on, bro. I'd have left you right where your ass was at. Go build on that news then. I was even on that for 4,000. Y'all niggas ain't pay me nothing. Y'all ain't pay me no type of real dough. I tried to help the channel. You put me with suckers and non-achievers and unbelievers, bro. I don't even be wanting to even be with that. Boy, I look at that like a shame on you. You know you ain't getting no dough acting the way you acting.
Happy birthday.
We already know what real ones are. I get it. We don't even live like that no more. So, it's a small circle that can even feel it. It's a small circle, man. It be babies talking about, and then when you pop on them and you tell them you really not that baby want to fight, you talking about, oh, well, he was popping it on me. You been popping it. You been a suck ass, and you really ain't been about your own peers don't fuck with you, church. Be real. Come on, man. If your name ain't respected, because we ain't gonna respect if your daddy say something, know nothing about what you done did. I'm mad about that one, homie. You can't come to my city playing like that, dog. You right. You got LA, whatever. The Lord Almighty, all that little bullshit you pulling. Boy, I swear to God, man.
No Jumper is No Jumper PD. That's the police department right there out there in Burbank. Niggas go there with so-called respectable gang members go there to confess. They got all the fitting players there. All of them got handlers. They part of the Illuminati, Masonry, all that Mason shit going on up there. Man, I'm telling you. That's where you go to confess your sins to the dragon. Look at Sharp. Sharp lost his mind since he got kicked off of No Jumper. Nigga arguing with employees that's still on there and accusing them for being fake pimps and threatening them from coming out to Vegas. That's some crazy shit right there.
You can't come around here, homie. You really can't come here and really call some niggas before you get online, anything. And just say, I'm in the section, whatever. And I wish that nigga would say something, do something, anything. Hey, homie, you got yours, man. But I promise you this, nigga, I really got mine. I don't be on none of that extra bullshit, nothing. They just stop acting like they was really with it and with the game. You really not. We laugh. We laugh, bro. We really laugh, bro. Boy, your daddy should have taught you something better, my nigga. Your daddy ain't taught you shit.
Yeah,
that's on my mama. That's on my soul. Your daddy ain't taught you shit, bro. I done looked out for you, my nigga, in a lot of ways. Boy, straight up, it encouraged you, nigga. Kept you from getting hurt. You don't even know. It's content,
saved
bro.
his life.
I swear.
Yo, see, he saved his life, man. Yo, send blessings out to Sharp. Sharp done saved his fellow man's life. That's what he's saying. I saved them niggas from curving you, right? That's that Sunday bread, man. I don't know. It pimp. He's, church.
Don't put me on no content when I deal with any. They got a problem with me. I'm not trying to be on no camera. I'm not looking for no type of drag. Hey, do your shit. Cool. But I promise you, homie, I'm already watching. I already know what is on. You ain't gonna ever trick me or put me in a trick bag. Especially I put money in your pockets. You ain't never put $1 in mine. you mean you put a money in the white boy pocket? When you beat the white boy up right there on camera for him, you put it in the white boy pocket, Almighty. You never made sure we won. And Daddy should be ashamed of you, for real. Just played pimp for too long and trying to act like it was something that it wasn't. Hey, I am who I am. So I match up with their energy and who they really are. And if I see me and got a problem with me, hey, do what you do. But I'll knock your ass up, nigga, what the you say you own. And you gonna get that. That's just what it is. I don't give a fuck about none of that drag. You get roasted. I make more money off you than you ever made off me. Me, you can fight whatever. You never would make the money off me that I made off you. God made sure. Because you tried to play me, bro. And I know.
Sheesh. I think him and Almighty Suspect should just go on and squabble it out. Get a bag out of it. The homie, I have to log back in. I can't hear him. But yeah, man. Yo, we got Trap News giving us some commentary on this boy King Pill, who was robbed and humiliated by the Baby Stone Gorillas in broad daylight inside of the studio. Now this guy, he's kind of like, I guess he's supposed to be the blood version of Crip-Mac. Free that boy Crip-Mac. And he getting into it with a few people, speaking on people, talking shit, dissing and all that type of shit. So he's a new character. They unlocked a new character, man. You know what I call them, YouTube Marvel comic characters. This is King Pill. And Cartoon Fire 3 has I guess he called him out for a squabble and he turned it down. Turned it down? Let's get to this.
Whole situation and shit where some money and shit had came up missing. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. I can't really say it's all the Baby Stone Gorillas, but I done already took it so far as dissing. You feel me? That shit is yeah, it's pretty much that's what it is. But I really don't know who took my chili beans. You feel me? My money came up missing. It was from a page that don't have no like main. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know,
ain't lying,
people in the group, and it's a page that just like supports their whole group.
Chicken change. This nigga said chili beans. When you get out of a can, nigga. I mean, these dudes don't got no talent, homie. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it 100. These dudes ain't got no talent, man. When I was coming up and just music, period, if you in the industry, you gotta have talent. These niggas can't write. They can't make songs. They not even good characters. You know, it's like somebody saw what Crip-Mac was doing and a few others and felt that they could do the same thing. And so they like carbon copies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling it. I mean, if you got talent, yeah, true talent, but what's the talent, dog? Niggas like putting peanut butter in niggas' asses and doing all kinds of freaky shit. Like, what's going on?
Not just like one specific artist. So
you got finessed by a fan page. Now you mad at them? Okay.
You know, I sent some money to that situation and my money came up missing and shit. So
your money didn't come up missing. You got finessed. You sent money to a Baby Stone Gorilla fan page. You're an idiot, and the fan page got over on you. That has nothing to do with the Baby Stone Gorillas at all.
You know, I was gonna let it slide again. You feel me? Because
I think S-Bone has something to do with that. Oh, that's one new. Now 600 pities. I can see that. But I think too that like at the same time, Crip-Mac made some bad decisions. He was getting that bag, getting that chicken, and he was just, to me personally, on the outside looking in, he had the wrong people around. He had the wrong people around him, wrong people handling his business. Because when he started working with China-Mac, he was pretty much had something, it seemed a little bit more stable. Regardless if people was saying shit about China-Mac, trying to use him or whatever, he was getting that nigga the bag. Constant, consistent with the content on the Mac Adventures and all that. I mean, I seen him get him a car. They did a thing on the car, him apartment building, like he was really trying to move forward. It's just, okay, you hanging back around with the homies that ain't got shit going, and then they gonna have every drug, weapon, and whatever on them, and could be running from the police or whatever. And he ain't gonna snitch. So you know, he know what he signed up for.
I thought maybe I was in the wrong. You feel me? Like as me being a homie, I said free Blueface. You know he a Crip, and I kind of forget the politics. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really thinking about that type of situation. I'm just thinking like, oh, I'm really actually looking out for my homies. I'm giving these young blood money. By me saying free Blueface, that's not making Blueface more financial. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing, bro. I only had like 100 followers at the time. Like 136 followers. Nigga getting like 10 views. In the story, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like took advantage of me. Seeing I said free Blueface. I had a big ass chain at the time. I spent like 5 racks on that. And I was really playing the song that Blueface they were just don't got on no chain, got on the necklace. You feel me? Like they ain't wearing no real chains, they wearing little ass chains. So I basically was just feeling the song and I said free bro. I get back into the inbox, mind you, I'm lining up shit. I'm trying to get all kind of my homies on this shit. You feel me? I'm trying to build some empire shit. I get back inside the messages, all our messages deleted. I'm blocked from their little main page. I'm like, what the blocked it? Like, and in my head, I'm like, this some bitch ass shit. Like, don't say like, oh, I'm taking you nigga, I'm taking your money. You said free that. Like, nigga ain't even give me a chance to like send you the other $250. I still owe some money. Like, just block me.
All this over $500, $250, bro.
Wow.
Your total fee was $500, and it's all this. It's a lot to do about $250, big dog. The same $250 that Bosco need. Hey, you niggas really be needing that $250. Y'all niggas really be needing that $250. We see how Bosco acted over that little $250. Now we see how this nigga acting over that little $250. Oh, that little $250 be some of y'all niggas. Y'all be needing that little $250. Okay?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Your feelings.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah, he gave that one dude that's from 40s. That dude gave him the paperwork, whatever. Which is some fucked up shit. I'm gonna say, man, this is some whole new era of game banging. These niggas is goofy. Cause that shit wouldn't have happened without. First of all, who the fuck is 600 going in they section and trying to politic on one of their homies? He would have got his ass beat the fuck up right there on Vernon Ave if that was on some of the older niggas, the older crowd of Vernon Ave gang members. You know, like, nigga, y'all doing too much. Like, come on. Everybody's clout chasing around that time. Rest in peace, S-Bone, man.
Probably because you a low-level rapper, this a big-level rapper. Who knows what the was going on? But he stopped acting like whoever took that money. Stop acting like you out here really catching bodies, man. Stop acting like you driving through the schools and really out there with your tools. Like, be real with yourself. You ain't probably never even been to the pen. Don't even know you for spinning. Like,
wait, you a blood who got finessed by some other bloods, and you an older blood who got finessed by some younger bloods. You don't know no older bloods from their hood that you can't hit up and go handle your issue. Why are you telling us about it on Cam Capone?
Ain't nothing but pigs. 21 Jump Street.
You a blood, they bloods. You an older blood, they younger bloods. The younger blood stole something from the older blood, and instead of going to do something about it, maybe politicking with an OG from their hood and all that kind of stuff, you went on Cam Capone and told us about it with your titties out. Interesting.
Hey, stop pretending, man. I tried to get a pass. I'm like, I ain't gonna crash out. Nigga, I'm way on the other side of the world. I was living in Puerto Rico at the time, trying to make a way for myself. So I'm like, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll get some more money. I'll get another rapper, whatever. Man, a couple days go by, I see them doing
this. Is why it's hard for me to believe that, because you in my DM right now trying to get a consultation after you were trying to troll me into a fight, but now you want to get a consultation, and the 150 for the consultation is a little bit steep for you. So I'm not really feeling your big money dreams right now, big dog, because I know you in my DM right now, and that 150 is a little bit steep for you. 5,000 on the chain though. Like, here's the thing. It's okay to be a regular person who is in this normal economy who's going through a hard time, because the entire country and the majority of the world is actually in a recession right now, but for sure our country is. So if you're actually in a recession right now and your money's a little bit funny, that actually makes incredible sense financially, because that will put you in the 99% of the rest of the people within this country. I'm trying to figure out how all you rappers and internet niggas are the only ones still getting chilly, getting all this money, even though it's damn near financially impossible in this climate of monetary growth in the Americas. It would actually make a lot more sense for you to be trying to figure out things day to day. So when you lose this $250, you mad about it because you had to save for it and put some things aside, and it's not being spent the way that you want it to be spent after your sacrifice. That would actually make a lot more sense. But this whole concept of everybody getting so much money, and how in today's economy? Prices are high, payment is low. How?
Is broke, man.
How? The economy is not in a great place right now.
Can't even afford a shirt.
This exact moment of being May 10th, 2000.
Definitely broke.
Excuse me, being May 10th, 2025. What are you talking about? Like, And then, yeah, since when is going to the pen account? You ain't even been to the pen. You're a bad, fat, sloppy criminal. You're a horrible, fat, sloppy criminal. Get it together, fat boy. Muffin top, you disgust me.
Song a video with Big Sad. Right after he was on No Jumper with the paperwork, interrogation room, talking, telling. I'm like, these get mad because I say free Blueface, take my money, block me. They ain't gonna do a song with a Crip that's telling? Big Sad got it locked up doing life. If he ever hit the yard, they gonna stab him with a knife. You feel me? So I was in that mother.
Hey, y'all go check out the rest of that. Let me know what y'all think. What y'all think, man? You think he got what it take to blow up on this social media? I don't know. But Cartoon ain't feeling it. I think Cartoon said I think he's scared, man. Make sure y'all go to Cartoon 53, man. Real legitimate OG out the Avalon gangsta cred. Let's get to it.
What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Story time? Nah, it's PSA time again, Mike. Public service announcement, man. So, as you know, the other day, I called the dude Peel out for the get down. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the response. I didn't see the response for a couple of days, so I figured, okay, he ducked it or whatever. Just now, this is, hold on, today is Tuesday? No, today is Thursday, May 9th, May 8th, 9th, 10th, whatever it is. And it's in the morning, man. It's early in the morning. Partner called me.
That nigga don't want to fuck with Tune.
Man, check this out. Old boy responded. I'm like, who? He said the Peel fool. Oh, I'm like, for real? I'm like, send that to me. Like, man, he dissing. I'm like, is he? I'm like, all right, cool. Ain't no thing. I'm used to that, you know. So I listened to it. I just listened to it just now. And I will admit, it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. It wasn't. When the homie got at me and told me he dissing and da. So when I opened the video, I was expecting to hear a whole bunch of which it was a bunch of but it wasn't I thought it was. Now he did use the CRAB word, but you know he did explain that the reason why he took it there was because I guess whichever one of my little homies he wanted beef with or getting at used I guess this SLOB word toward him, you know. So okay, you know, fair exchange, ain't no robbery. He didn't really, you know, and I can't really say I ain't gonna even lie, I didn't really listen to the whole thing, but he didn't disrespect the turf or anything like that. I can't even really say he really disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? Not to the point to where I would really care, because I'm not into that. You know, I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I'm not finna go back and forth on this internet with some disrespectful stuff like that. I don't disrespect people, turfs, gangs, and all this and that through the internet, homie. That's not me. You know, when it comes to that, then we can just put the gloves to the side and tell me where to meet you at. I'm cut from a different cloth for real. But anyway, like you say, man, you say I'm an old dude.
You hear that?
You say I'm probably 50-something years old. Homie, I'm 60.
You hear that? Put the gloves on. Meet that nigga right there in the gardens. What's up?
I'm 61 years old. And if you can knock me out or do all this stuff that you say you gonna do, I welcome it. I'm not mad about it. You know what I'm saying? I understand my age, you know. So if you think that that's what you can do with me because I'm 61, homie, I'm giving you the opportunity, Mr. Peel. I'm giving you the opportunity. I'm put my age to the side. Don't worry about that. I'll sign the waiver if that's what it takes. I put that to the side, because for one, you know, I don't take this as disrespect, Peel, but I see through you, homie. I see through you. They got a saying that they got a term, a saying back in the day, say an empty cart makes a lot of noise. And what that saying is, a person who really ain't really got it inside of them like that, they gonna hoop and holler and make a whole lot of noise to try to make people think they about that life. You not about that life. I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
but now, I will commend you. One of the things that put you on my radar, I will commend you, was when you told your truth on No Jumper. And I respect you for telling that truth. When you told me, like, man, I was just claiming. You know, I was claiming Luda's Park. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really from there, but I was claiming. Then when you know, like you say, when you got to prison, you know, they found out you was from Pomona. you was, about whatever they say they felt you was about. So they say, well, look, come on, get on 456. You went on, join 456. Boom. Which, okay, was cool. A lot of people wouldn't tell that truth. A lot of people wouldn't tell that truth. Now, I did check on you a little bit. I got it some, I know a lot of bloods, homie, a lot of bloods. And I got it some bloods that got it some more bloods that's from Pomona. And I couldn't get the information I was looking for because, frankly, they say they didn't know you. The dudes from 456 that was spoken to said it.
They don't know this nigga, bro. A lot of people he know. That's right.
Didn't know you, and they they G's from Pomona Island. That ain't my business. That's either here nor there.
So is he a claimer too, bro? That shit, wow.
I wouldn't disrespect you, homie, because I got some partners. I had some partners. They rest in peace now. I probably, you probably don't know him, but ask your homeboys about OG Big Zane from Pomona Islands. That was my dog. That was my partner. We was in prison. We used to live waste together in corporate. So, I ain't got no problem with the Pomona Islands, boom. And even if I did, I still wouldn't, get on here and disrespect them like that. I don't do that. I try not to disrespect you. Now, whatever you have, whichever one of my little homies you went and found, which to me didn't make sense. If I'm the one called you out, why would you turn around and go want to fight one of my little homies? That's some bully stuff. See, I chose you because I see you got a little size, you know what I'm saying? And boom, I figure, people gonna want to see it, homie. You thinking it's some gang stuff, but it's not. Not only gang stuff, I rub elbows and kick it with bloods all the time. I am not on no gang stuff. I'm on some get some money stuff. Like you said. You said your homeboy told you, man, go ahead and knock him out, blood. Go and get the money. And listen to your homeboy, man. Come do what you think you can do with me, and let's get this money. I'm not talking.
Hey, I ain't gonna play the whole thing, man. I wasn't trying to go too long. I got had another one. We can hear your boy Crip-Mac speak on some shit, but yeah, man, seems that everybody trying to take Crip-Mac's spot. What y'all think, man? Looking like King Pill is scared to get in the ring with Cartoon 5-3, and he called him out. Now he want to get at his little homies and shit. This, I think he said 61-year-old. And you got advantage, man. You young, man. Go on and get to it. Get to the bag, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I personally feel he don't want it with Cartoon. That's why he turned it down. He ain't speaking on it too much. But shit, let's get to a little bit of Crip-Mac. Crip-Mac should be out around Christmas. Witty apparatus. Get this interview with him. We out after this, man. Gonna have to come back. Gotta go take care of some business, man. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Let's get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
On, yeah.
I wanted people to think we was having a call, and then I released it without you knowing. You know what I'm saying? But man,
No. We on here.
But man, let's get to it, man. So you're calling me from prison, man. So what? At the end of the day, you've already been sentenced or whatnot, man. So what's been going down with Crip-Mac since the sentencing? Because we all watched the Adam 22 sentencing video.
Well, let me tell you something, cuz. I had no mandatory minimum. So mandatory minimum means that can give you up by so much time, and it can't go lower than that. You know what I'm saying? So if I was fired, go for a trial, the thing was 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Considering I had no mandatory minimum and I pled guilty, the body cams and everything showed pretty much Billy Western. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dead bang case.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
so
get
pretty much you take responsibility. Five, what's going on in the situation, kid, you get a better deal. And considering they didn't career criminal me, I didn't get career criminal.
Okay, so that's a big deal right there, because if they career criminal you...
I've been trying to configure this field for an hour, but this CRM sucks. Maybe it's time to stand up to these slow, archaic CRMs.
Having a mandatory minimum also makes your time better.
Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. So at the end of the day, you were sentenced to what, 33 months?
Yeah, that's it right there, 33 months.
So, I mean, on the brighter side, I know it sucks that you're going to have to do some time and sit down, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But on the brighter side, you'll be back out here in the streets in no time, huh?
He a cloud chaser to me. He really don't got no talent. I heard his raps. His raps is trash. And I'm just being honest. If you happen to hear it, don't matter. Don't get your panties in a bunch. As a producer, wrote music and wrote hit records, that nigga's trash. You know what I'm saying? So he may have to, what they say, work for UPS. You need to go find another job or something. Right.
Oh yeah. I say 2025 Crip-Mac.
Nice. That's what's up, man. That's good, man. It looked like your family was happy about the news too, man. Now,
Mama Bear, Granny Bear, Juicy Trina, Kalani Bear.
Right, he fed the homeless,
everybody
right?
was there. Facts. To Julie and Lupe.
yeah, that was amazing to see, man. That was amazing to see. Now, since you've been locked down, have you seen anything crazy, or you had any crazy run-ins with anybody?
Not so much. I wouldn't say crazy. You know, it's the people. You know, it's how you is. How different. Different people. So pretty much an African gentleman. Pretty much just wouldn't clean up. This was months ago. He just wouldn't clean up the cell. So I told him, I said, you know what? I say, he was upset. He got a lot of time, and his SNITCH left. They all leave. It happens. So pretty much he left. So Cub had his excuse that's why he didn't want to shower. He didn't want to do no cleaning. So me and Cub, we got down like, man, it was an African man from Ghana. A big old motherfucker, a little bigger than me. We got down, and guess what? Guess what he did? That motherfucker showered. He took a motherfucking hot shower.
It sounded like he got the message, message delivered, right?
He got smelling up the cell.
That's crazy. So you guys ended up getting down, running the fade because he wouldn't wash up?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
He was that committed to not showering because his woman left him?
Pretty his woman left it. He was just going through some shit. A lot of people go through things, but at the same time, nifty hygiene is every time.
Facts.
Yeah, definitely, man. You got to keep it clean regardless of where you at. You know what
I'm
saying?
Got to. And then the second issue was just a Crip from a smaller hood towards like the valley. He wanted to press how he pressed his name was C-Rag, right? But he put the N blank in front of it, the neighborhood with the blank in front of it. Like, that's how he approached the situation. And the whole thing is like, yeah, y'all don't have no issues with the homie. So why the fuck is this your name? But then I realized he fucked with A-Trey Gangsters real tough. So, he one of them niggas that didn't know he run their cars, but he think he really wanted them. He really not. He's just a nigga out in the valley. So he pressed his name like that real hard, real extra. And I said, this motherfucker did that in front of everybody. Within the cell, we took care of that. Once I hit him a couple times in the nose, he screamed. And that's when they came and they sprayed us. I had only did out of that. It was only a week in the whole thing.
Okay, so you had to do a week in the hole for that fight too?
Yeah. So they take your commissary. I had no commissary at that time, so they put me in the hole.
So at least Crip-Mac wasn't turning down no fades. Hey, like I said, man, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We're gonna get back, have some more time and shit. We're gonna get back into this. The homie just dropped a new video. Y'all can check on Pushy Push by Bell. Breaking down that Bible, man. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Ones that's doing their job, knowing what they need to do. You know what it is. Appreciate everybody, man. We out this bitch.
Yeah.
I just stay on and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out the quarter brick right now and that just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gonna take.
Salute to all the mothers out there, man.
Customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, picking him a plate. We constantly serving, picking him a plate. Hey, man, I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Get a quarter bit right now, and that just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be on the day. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, picking him a plate. We constantly serving, picking him a plate. I come from the bottom, I say with a tray. Got a switch up like Carter, he just wanna bang. I just want the paper, I don't wanna hang. That boy that made the world, now he's just a pain. I just met your girl, she left with a stranger. Soon we shot that up, she knew I was gangster. I don't take no threats or no ultimatums. If you talking chop, you talking my language. Cop sip, hit half liter of the road. Big earner, but I used to be an underdog. Don't keep 100, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. You can come try to strike, you gon' get a gutter ball. Losing all my fucking life, I can't take another loss. Grinding all winter, and I don't take the summer off. Putting that's to make a half brick, do a somersault. He's special, he just fuck around and run 100 up. Add it up, I'm a real nigga just to sum it up. You can't be with me, little homie, you ain't done enough. Hey, Joey, can you throw me something? No, not at all. But if you cop folk, I might take 100 off.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Nigga got a grip, nigga.